Tonight, I'd like to talk about facts and frustrations. I'll start with some facts. Between 2000 and 2010, the population of St. Mary's County increased by 22%, or about 19,000 people. Between 2010 and 2020, the population increased by 8%, or nearly 9,000 people. The previous Redistricting Board in 2011 made minimal changes to the Commissioner districts, moving Election Precinct 6-3 from Commissioner District 2 into District 4. They did not split any election precincts. Under your proposed map, 9 election precincts were split, with 6 of those split just because of how you've drawn Commissioner District 4. Your proposed map affects more than 28,000 voters in the county. As somebody has already mentioned, each of those voters will require a new voter registration card, and with a rough estimate of $2 per card I was given by the Board of Elections, that total amounts to $56,532 in cost just for voter registration cards as a result of your decisions. I'm at a loss to understand why your map has been drawn drastically and affects so many people when considering that our 2020 population increase is less than half that of the 2010 increase. It's difficult to understand why this board has made so many changes to the map. My lack of understanding only increases when I recognize that the previous board in 2011 made a simple change that affected far fewer people. Now, a little history. The local redistricting board for our county was created in 1974. At the time, St. Mary's County had only 3 commissioner districts, but in 1981, a 4th commissioner district was created by state law, and this district encompassed the 8th election district. A decade later, in 1992, the approved redistricting plan modified which election districts and precincts belonged in which commissioner districts. However, even with these changes, the Lexington Park Great Mills area and its respective election precincts were kept wholly in District 4, and as far as I can tell, that has been the case for the last 40 years. The frustration you hear is for some 40 years or more worth of struggle to advocate for their community. For others like myself, the frustration is because I don't see a representative government in St. Mary's County. Community members advocated for a fair and balanced redistricting board, but the commissioners ignored us. I don't mean to impugn any possible qualifications of anyone sitting on this board tonight. However, I seriously believe if our local government is to serve all county residents, it must reflect the varied demographics of this county. It matters who sits on our volunteer boards and commissions, it matters who makes the decisions for redistricting, and most of all, it matters who we elect to represent us. I ask that you go back to the drawing board, consider alternative maps that were presented, and create a fair map while keeping communities whole. Thank you.